Good morning. This is Scott Amyx. In 2015, I conducted a couple of dozen video interviews on open source Internet of Things technologies. And it was for an industry study that I was going to present at a conference. Well, those videos initially had very low views, but since then, some of them have been viewed by thousands. But guess what? I stopped back in 2015. Now, had I continued, I could have built a pretty strong following. The only problem is that I would have had to stay with open source IoT. As you think about your podcast or your video strategy, here are a couple of things to consider. The title of your show should be focused, but still broad enough to give you the latitude to morph your content in the future. Your show should be still relevant in 10 years. So that's part of the reason why I have 3 shows. Climate Change with Scott Amyx, which is specific, but there's a lot of subtopics I can cover within it. And second is Innovating with Scott Amyx that focuses on product innovation without being held captive to any particular technologies that may eventually go out of fashion. And finally, Candid with Scott Amyx to motivate others and to share my experience. Now, they all have a very specific strategy, but it still gives me the flexibility to change my content without having to abandon my podcast or my video series. The second insight is this. Your short-term metrics, whether it's the number of downloads, viewed, liked, or shared, are going to be initially low. Now, after several weeks or even several months, you're going to be questioning yourself whether it makes sense to continue. Now, most YouTubers struggle in obscurity for years before they finally break through the noise. And if my open source video series in 2015 taught me anything, it's that don't put too much stock into short-term metrics. Just like your investments, you have to be in it for the long run. Don't forget to subscribe to Candid with Scott Amyx on YouTube and share with others.